Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a logo tutorial in Fusion. First thing to do is go down to the gear icon here. We're going to change this to 60 frames per second and play back 60 frames. Save that. We'll make a new Fusion composition and we'll change the duration here to 26 frames per second. Okay. We'll pull this down here. Another thing I'd like to do is bring in what we're going to use to create the tutorial. And maybe I should get something else. Let's see. A video maybe. Okay, we'll get an image as well to go with the tutorial. Okie doke. So now we'll go into Fusion. We'll bring an image down that we're going to use. Put it in here. We need a background, image frame, image plane 3D, control spacebar, duplicate 3D, control spacebar, transform 3D, and a merge 3D, and a renderer 3D. Okie doke. So we'll make this page bigger. And before we do that, we're in too much of a rush. We need a polygon. So now let's start. Yeah, just create the right now it's not all that's accurate, but we can fix that afterwards. We'll make a thing here and we'll close it up there. And now we'll hold down Control and pull this in. And then we'll bring this down like that. And this one. Hold Control down and pull this one out slightly. And just bring this in a little bit. And we'll bring this down, and this one, pull this out a bit, and in, out, Pull this out. Pull this in. We're just doing a cleanup of the image so it looks good when we're done. Pull this in slightly. And that's it. So we'll have a look at it. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll go back, pull this polygon up. We're going to need room for another one. So click on this polygon and then click on a new one and start creating the shape from the inside now, the inner shape. There we have it. So now let's have a look. Actually, we can't see anything at the moment because they're all the same color. But we're gonna keep going. We'll pull this up a little bit more. Okay, we need another shape now. So hang on, let's get rid of this one. We need this shape on here. Let's get back to this page. All right. We hold down polygon again and get a new polygon and start creating this shape. Just pull to make the curve. Just click and pull. Okay. Bring this in a bit. Control and pull down. Bring this down as well. Bring this in. Okay. Here we go. And now we've done all the shapes we need, so I'm gonna continue. Okay, let's make this page a bit bigger. Right, so what I'm gonna do is go down to the end here. Let's get rid of this and close media pool so we have more real estate, and go to transform and let's go into this page. Okay. What we're going to do now is go back to duplicate. I'm going to make this 25 copies, and this one 0.002 in thickness. That's a Z offset. So we got them all in that shape. Go back to transform and we'll bring this back. Okie doke. So what I'd like to do now is polygon 3. I'm going to bring the size down a bit. Okay, let's go back to this page. This page. Okay, make this page bigger. And let's roll this over a bit. Actually, polygon 3. Center page, we bring it over like that. If we go back to this page and rotate it, we need to bring, actually what I'm gonna do is make them separate so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay, doke. So the first thing I'm going to do is release this one. I'm going to move these out the way for the time being. Let me get myself a bit more room. I'm going to connect this one to background. That's the first one. And I'm going to uncheck solid and bring this up to 0.06. Okay, doke. That's the border width. And now I'm going to copy these. Control C. Control V. I'm going to put number 2, which is the inner shape, onto this one. And I'm going to copy this as well. And Control V. I'm going to put the eagle. This is the eagle number 3. I'm going to put it on there. So now we got them all lined up. So put the merge in here, onto the merge, both of them. Now they're all separate. So now I can manipulate them the way I want. So if I go to number 3, which is the eagle, I can, let me get it closer to the screen. For me to see them better, I think I should give them some color. So let me start from number 1, which is the frame shape at the edge. So I go to background. I change it from solid to gradient. I go in. I get this color. Click on it. I'll bring this up to the center position. Click here to get another icon. And click on the green. I'll bring it up closer to the white. Something like that. Beautiful. Okay, now we go to number 2. Background. Same thing. Gradient. Get the same color as well. Bring this to the center as well. Another one. Green. Bring them close together. Okay. Leave it like that for the time being. And now the eagle. We need to bring that in to the front. So I click on that and I will pull it forward like that. Okay, doke. And now we're going to give the eagle a color as well. Gradient as well. Same color. Green. Click OK. Bring this to center. Make a new one here. Green. and bring it close and bring this one up as well. Okie doke. So the next thing to do now is the text. Before we get the text, I'm going to make a keyframe from here with the eagle. So we go to transform, make a keyframe here, and go to 0 and change that to -67. And we'll come back to this. We'll go to the solid shape, go to transform, do the same thing. 0. Okay. And we'll do the same with this one. Transform. Keyframe. -67. Okay, they're all lined up now. I'll go to renderer and I'll make okay. Now we need to get a light. Click on transform, light. Put the light up here. And we need to pull that light out so we can see. There we go. Might be a bit too bright, but we'll see. I'll go into shadows. Variable fast. Go to renderer and change this from software to hardware renderer. Let me get back in this page. This page. Now it looks, we need another light. So I click on merge and get another light. Okay, let's see what we can do with this light in here. How about this one? That's better. Okay, let's make the beam, the highlight more center. So we'll go to this one. We'll go to color and see if we can bring it over to the right a bit. Yeah. And bring this one back a little bit. And this one back a little bit. And we'll do the same for this one. Let's see if we can bring it out slightly. Something like that. The intensity, we'll bring it down a bit. Something like that. We'll go to where it starts and bring it back up a little bit. And now we're going to make the text. So we'll click on merge, grab a text, and park it there. And we'll go to layout and bring it down a bit. Okay, I'm gonna make the size smaller. Bring it up. Need to bring it to the front. That's it. Need to make it smaller. Bring it up. Smaller. That's about right, I think. Okay, we'll grab another text, a 3D text, another one, and just type T. And we need to make it smaller. We're going to layout, bring it down. Going to transform and bring it forward. And in layout, we bring it, make it smaller. Shading. We'll go to size and make the T with wider and the S, something like that. Come back here and bring it down a bit. I think I'll make the color of this one. I'll make it black. For the time being, I might change my mind afterwards. And this one is too tall. Actually, I think I got the wrong font. I need to go and get the right font. That's the one I want. Okay. Size, bring it down. And bring it up. Let's see if it's showing up down here. Okay. We're gonna have to sort that bit out. Make a keyframe for this. And transform. Make a keyframe. And that's 550. I'll make a keyframe. I'll go back to 0 and bring it back a bit like that. We're going to transform. $550. The keyframe here. And 0. We'll make that -67. Okay. Make a copy of this text. Control C. Control V. And we'll connect it to the merge. We'll change this letter to S. And then we're going to layout. And we'll bring this one down. Something like that. So let's see if it's working. Yeah. And let's get the color corrector after the renderer. And let's see what we can do here. Okay, one more thing I'd like to do. Let's see if I click on fit. Okay, I'm gonna get me a camera. So I'll put the camera up here. And bring it back. Okay. And that's it, I think. Okay. 550. Transform. Go to the end. -67. We'll go back to start. And we'll bring it back up here. Bring it up. make it slightly smaller. Okay, let's go back. Okay, that looks okay. Oh, and I've forgotten to make the text with extrusion. Let's make that bevel. Something like that. And these two do the same. Extrusion. Bevel depth. And this one. Extrusion. Okay, let's see if I can change the color to white. Click OK. Change the color to white. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so let's go into edit and see how it looks after it's rendered. And now here's the finished version. Not looking bad. Not exactly like the original, but in color. But in shape, everything is the same. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again in a future video. Bye now.